Hello and welcome to LCS Recap Worlds. This is the second quarter-final between Gambit Gaming and NaJin Black Sword.
He has to go back, but that's going to be 20 CS later. Darien, one more shot. The True comes in. The flash attack coming in from Cain. They pick up first blood on the support.
Nagne replacing SSONG catches Alexis's Fizz on the cusp of the second part of Playful Trickster.
From the waters out on Nagne, but the burst isn't there. They see Shen to start to come in. Nagne gets hit up. There's the attack. They pull it around. The teleport now coming in from Expession. Is he there? It's going to be Darien in the safety for Alex.
Gambit prepares for the dragon, but Expession has yet to join the fight.
We're going to say, we want to fight right now. We have that crescendo. Yeah, stand united, maybe down, but we have the... Oh my gosh, going into the control. Watch down right away. Prey on the outside is completely zoned and forced to walk back in the fight, but his team is going the other way. This could be a great re-engage coming in. Nagne throwing down the last part of the ultimate. The charm misses on the outside, but they do get the Orb of Deception and Expunge kill going down into Darien. 1 for 1.
We also...
This time Sword wants the dragon, but Genja's sniping goggles are on tight today.
Expession goes in with his ultimate, but he got the cooldown by using it. Voidle getting hurt quite bad. They are going into the fight. Cain is right in the middle. Watch is so low, they could get ticked down here. Gambit pulls themselves together after the AoE is gone. Oh, the piercing arrow from Genja. Expession on the side. Genja, do you have it? It's going to be Elise. Trying to get over the wall. He gets it. Boom, right to the side. Triple kill coming in for Alex. Nagne tries to get the charm down to the flash over the wall, but nothing catches. It's going to be a 2 for 4, and it's going to be Dragon for Gambit.
Prey is in Alex's sights to get chomped.
Very early.
He gets caught out by Prey. Chain of Corruption goes down perfectly. And there it is. Darien spot on with the stand united. The reinitiate. The engage coming in. Prey gets destroyed. And you're right. The lantern goes down for safety of everyone. It was used defensively and not even a bit on the offensive side.
So Genja right there.
We've seen this go so wrong before. Gambit try for the Baron.
Bluff here. Burning this dragon down. It's going down really quick. Watch this Nunu though.
Oh man.
Really good at stealing.
Consume Feast.
Oh,
he got it so big. Darien's going to be able to take them out, but they stop that gold lead. That puts the golden exactly even with the Baron steal.
Why in the world would you rush the Baron against Nunu?
Either way, right?
So Gambit smartly wait for the Baron to run out before making any rash moves, and Darien is all over Nagne like a rash.
Nagne gets taken down instantly. They didn't see that one coming. This is a choose-your-own-adventure for Gambit. They are still going on to the next chapter. Prey goes down to the back line, or gets the takedown onto Alex, I should say, using flash, using cleanse. The second piercing arrow from Genja, spot on, takes the apple off the head, and it looks like they're going to continue this fight. Darien went real deep on this one. It confused NaJin a bit, but now as Gambit recollects themselves, they collect the turret, and they push NaJin off the second tier.
Beautiful piercing arrow right there from Genja. Gets them.
Another risky Baron play starts up from Gambit. Do they want to throw this game? Is that what they're going for?
Coming in for Elise. Those Negatrons helping in all of these fights.
This is dangerous. This is pretty dangerous
allows
here for
them
Gambit.
to dance these out. Voidle's doing this for his team right now. One goes down, but is it enough? They are at 25% HP on Baron. It's going to be a 4v5. They are going to have to fight this. They throw it down. Darien's the first one. Alex is in a perfect spot here. He gets the Zhonya's onto Expession very early, but there's still a Guardian Angel there. They go for the Zhonya's. This is going to be full damage now onto Alex. Full damage onto the rest of the team, but they can't get the focus down. The last bit of the Foxfire takes him down. Nagne makes his way home, but it's going to be Genja picking up Expession in the end.
With Cain catching Diamond in a maximum range death sentence, could this be the turning point for Sword, or will Gambit close out this one with their superior map presence?
They get one Zhonya's down. Alex is going to be out of the fight now. Cain goes down instantly. Can't help his team now. Nagne's in the fight. It looks like he may get bursted out. The shutdown coming in from Prey, but he is already on the ground asking for life support. Genja flashes in. 1-2 more attacks. They're going to focus now onto Expession. It's going to be a slow walkout for this one. The death timers are 50 seconds or plus, and Gambit's in the base.
Yeah, they're going to get his Guardian Angel after this. Two really, really good fight there for Cain. Oh, he's going to burn down. Caster minions are...
Very good game here by Gambit. It looks like they got...
Good start for Gambit then. Just one game left for them to secure a semi-final spot. But have NaJin's Sword got them all figured out now?
The Nexus will follow. Gambit with a definitive win after an amazing 50-50 game for the first 20 minutes.
The other team knows that they have this window, 3.5, almost 4 minutes that they can go completely aggressive on you. Cain
nice
now going
play.
extremely aggressive.
Onto Voidle, will be able to take him out.
Voidle's
Sona,
deep.
some of that low HP, the expunge is there. They get the first blood down onto Voidle. A little too sure of himself in lane there.
This bot lane disaster for Gambit is followed up by a quick blow to Alex Ish's KDA.
He dances around the minions to try and get out of this one. I don't think he's got the tap dance for it though. Nagne takes him down, and they continuously pressure down, and that summoner's gone mid lane.
And it's Voidle getting caught once again by Cain's tricky flays.
Cain knows he's going to take 70% of his HP, but the expunge, along with both attacks, allows him to get in. The teleport to the bottom lane.
Big ward.
The unstoppable force has been used. Voidle actually goes down. Prey makes sure he makes his mark before he goes into the death chamber. They're able to answer with a few kills there, but that was big still. They're getting their kills even in deaths.
Yep, and
Some crazy stuff from Sword renders Gambit's AoE disruption composition harmless. Prey and Nagne can pick off whoever they want to.
Almost turning that into a bad situation. Cain takes another hit. This is going to be an eco. No, he misses Cain.
Oh, there's
just
a
on the
flash.
outside. Throws down the ultimate, tries to get himself in. That's the flash we were talking about that he needed. Didn't have to walk
Alex,
it in.
though.
A good ward. The pink wards are actually being used for somewhere they're not really going to be fighting in right now. So a little bit of money may be wasted here, but they'll have control and the guard on this turret.
Genja's spidey senses tingle and he's out of there, leaving Voidle to babysit the tower.
Oh, Genja leaves, Voidle stays.
It's the thing is that one person's making it out, but even if you're the last one in the stampede, you're the one that's going to get caught.
Live, Genja. Live. It was nice knowing you. Voidle overwhelming Gambit here. There's nothing they can do.
That's right on. Oh no, he turns on the sands. Gets back. Expession with the ultimate on. He will be.
Sword have complete control over the game as Expession's Renekton is just a brick wall and they don't have anything to take him down.
I think Gambit needs a wrecking ball. Genja needs to buy some armor pen, cause he's got a Sunfire kit.
In and out, waiting for Gambit to just spell reel until they can go back in for the fight. You can see that NaJin really isn't even worried about this. Now onto Darien. They're able to take him out instantly. Malphite, the first one to go down. NaJin knows what they can do in this fight. They continue to execute. Darien coming out of Bloodwell, but they get a kill in between that window, and they pressure Gambit off the inhibitor.
Good shockwave, but everyone else is dead already. Not just Sword rewarded with the inhibitor. They're so far ahead right now. They could just damage the front line. They poke down Darien from the beginning and then finish him off. A good job of them landing that CC very late on Darien, so that by the time he wanted to pop that unstoppable force, he was already going down, and they just executed.
Prey stays away from Gambit's pain train, but Spray and Prey's mainly aided by Cain's flay.
Because he was late. Prey again, right next to everyone.
Just, whoa, he gets hit in the face with the unstoppable force, but he's brought back into the fight by Cain. A great move there. He actually picks up a kill off of it as well. Amazing coordination in the team fight.
Yeah, we finally got...
Wow, dominating performance from NaJin Black Sword pushes them up to the third inhibitor.
Nice. Crescendo by Voidle, but he goes down. Was it in vain?
Great
Watches
lift.
now into the fight. Alex H gets exploded instantly. Not the Zanya's there to be activated. Genja on the back line is trying to get back into the fight. It's going to be an ace. The double kill coming out big for Prey. Very well played, and a complete change in mindset, gameplay, and play style from NaJin here in Game 6.
And Gambit finally got to try and pull off their combo right there, but it was not enough. They're just way too far behind in items at this point. Congratulations, NaJin Sword.
That's all.
And it's Gambit Gaming getting crushed this game. Some insane team cohesion coming out of NaJin Black Sword makes the score 1-1.
Bring it to 1-1 in the best of 3 series.
The jungle camps because
And again, Voidle is very much out of position as Cain picks on him in the laning phase.
down bottom though. Combo from Cain!
On to Voidle. The Ignite is down. There goes
My
the Valkyrie.
God.
The 1, the 2, the uppercut coming in.
Another play!
Cain grabs first blood a second time in a row. Genja wants to answer, but it's just on the edge. That's the way the cookie crumbles. The flash comes in. The Valkyrie was down. The Acathian surprise. It's not enough to take him down.
The worst possible start for Gambit, a Kog'Maw bot lane falling behind, causes Gambit to try some desperate measures.
Right now, they have to consider that this fight is also
Nagne
being
comes
set up
through.
by NaJin. The Stand United coming in at a diamond. Nagne throws a spear for the left. Voidle goes down before the fight even really starts. Prey gets exploded there. Very nice job. Agony's embraced to take him down as well. And they are getting good damage. Gambit made the moves that they needed to here. It took them a little bit of time, but they were able to execute perfectly, Kobe.
Here's Nagne's spear!
Oh, it's not stopped into Alex. pie in the face there as it almost hit Darien. Another one going across. And these are the things they have to be careful about if the fights go extended.
NaJin sorta pulling ahead, and it's going to be difficult to take that lead from a Corki, especially on one of the best AD carries in the world.
Go now.
They are on him. It's going to be Agony's Embrace going down right there. Stand United comes in as well. Expession is a very big focus here. They get a good hook onto Darien as he's getting moved around. All of NaJin is combining themselves on each other right now. Very hard to click into the damage. They now focus onto Darien, and it was just too hard to get the shots out for Genja.
Great initiation there from Diamond, getting around the side and getting the ult onto Prey. And he also got the Dragon, but the zoning there. Watch, popping off the Nunu ultimate did so much to slow everyone from Gambit after they dove in.
Gambit try for the submarine tactic with Stand United being channeled onto Diamond procs, but the water seems to be drying up for Gambit.
Valkyrie was too fast, throwing down the Nunu ultimate, hits it immediately to get the slowdown. They start dropping onto Alex. Cain is very low, but he is the one they want to go down first. He is all right to go down. They still have enough peel and attack from the outside line.
Did Darien just short that taunt? Did he just point blank it? Because that was huge. Prey didn't get locked down. As soon as that happened, easy turnaround.
There's the taunt, the crescendo consecutively on top. A great job there. It may have been too much crowd control, but it's enough for the Corki 3-kill shutdown.
All right, Darien makes up. He grabs that one. And a good follow-up crescendo there from Voidle as well. They've now taken out the huge source of damage from that.
Nagne and Prey have so much poke that they can eliminate threats before fights even start.
He comes
Alex
in.
eats it. A very nice ultimate. Diamond and Darien both get hit up as Darien came in before the absolute zero pop. Diamond taking damage. 1, 2, 3. Prey gives them the combo. They're going to continue now. Darien very low on the health, but they don't have the gap closed. They slow down for now. They look for the turret.
Watch single-handedly foils that entire attempt by Gambit.
And I'm leaving this clip in to show what Gambit had to contend with in this final matchup. Sword playing so patiently, ever so slowly chipping away at the tower between minion waves.
Reposition and dodge. They're trying to guard this turret. Darien's out in front, still getting harassed himself, and they're going to be able to take at least 65% of health off that turret with a full Gambit team there.
It's exactly what we talked about. You throw out a spear, you get one target, that's another few hits on the turret.
Yeah.
You get a Shen proc, that's a huge chunk out of the turret. Nagne has been perma blue elixired since about 12 minutes into this game.
Oh, almost hitting Voidle on the backside. You got to be careful whenever he dodges that spear. If you're still in the way, you're going to take it to the face. Genja, that hurt. 14-7 on the scoreboard. The gold is showing you the damage that NaJin is able to put out right now. The first inhibitor turret to fall now at 32 minutes into the game. If they can get the last shots, it looks like Expession has had enough. He puts himself in the fire, and it looks like it's going to be enough to cool off the inhibitor turret.
Now they do the exact same thing at the inhibitor. They've got Baron buff regen. Don't see them backing off anytime soon.
Only getting the waves, dodging out perfectly. Nagne's now out of mana. They have to be careful on this one, but they do have that Baron buff regen on them. They're going to be able to have enough pressure for the inhibitor and make their way out, but that was almost completely unanswered from Gambit.
Diamond cannot...
Genja is forced back to base to defend, and the great siege of the quarterfinals continues.
Now it's going to be saving a Nexus turret as another inhibitor falls. Dragon is alive, Baron will be alive, but NaJin won't even need that with the way they've orchestrated this possible win here on a next fight.
Now the back line's both at 50%. And they make the move now.
They go in. That Cass did not go on to watch. He got a pretty good ultimate off of the crescendo, shut down most of the damage. Darien goes down on the back line. The minions are flooding down the mid lane. NaJin takes this. They move up to the top. The chess pieces are in order for checkmate, and they're going to try to make the move.
Once again, Sword find themselves way ahead of Gambit, playing a team comp that is not as common these days, giving Gambit a lot of grief before pushing down for the victory, sending the Korean team to the semi-finals.
Going on to Voidle. This could be a final push here. Darien taking a lot of damage on the outside. It looks like the composition brought out with Nunu in the jungle again wasn't too much for Watch. He shows his privy. They are able to come up big on this one. NaJin going big. They're going for all the kills. They've gotten all the turrets. They've gotten everything they wanted in this game, including the win. They lost the first one, but were able to get out warm after that first match and find the win over Gambit here in the quarterfinals.
Congratulations to NaJin Sword. Well-deserved win right there. They show they are not afraid to return to the same champion picks even after losing. They have confidence in that Nunu, and they pulled it off this time.
Thank you for watching LCS Recap Worlds. My name is Ben Forbes, and you can see the other quarterfinal matches in the bottom left as they come up. And hopefully I won't die of embarrassment making Miley Cyrus parodies. Your comments are always appreciated, and I'm constantly looking for feedback, so thank you those of you of late who've been making suggestions. I promise I won't get offended if there's something you don't like. Stay awesome, and hopefully I'll see you on the Rift.